Hello, hello. All right. So, let's do this.
There's some kind of stress. They've been thinking about this.
One second.
An article from here. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. I think I'm saying, like, this is somebody. I told you that they've had some kind of illumination. They've had some kind of inspiration. I said this weekend in particular. So don't let that energy rock. Even though you haven't seen it physically, it's already manifested. You understand? About wanting to create something. They want to devise a new idea. You know?
Everyone wants a devising new idea. Sorry, I completely toned the reading out. I have to watch it again. Sometimes I'll watch a reading 3 or 4 times before I'll be done with it. You know? Okay. So I'm starting to feel better about myself, so I'm starting to take better care of myself. And which it should be the opposite. I should be taking care of myself regardless, and then manage my feelings appropriately. But I'm a feminine woman. I need to feel good to do good. So, I keep getting thrown in my masculine because the world operates in such a masculine tone. I'm a feminine woman. So what you don't see is that everywhere else it's a mess. But I've tidied up just here. Hi, Lucy. Say hi to everybody. I'm going to send everybody healing, loving vibes. If anyone wants to have a golden retriever puppy, my parents are maintaining this breed and keeping it alive and thriving in a healthy way. She's an absolute love. She's flown so much love. And she will be a beautiful match to her masculine when they find each other. I know there's a lot of disagreements about breeders. However, I'm on both extremes. I highly, highly, highly disapprove of puppy mills and kitty mills and all this, extreme breeding. But I do approve of a family maintaining a breed as an individual and being financially supported to keep that breed alive and healthy and not just, throwing the genetics together willy-nilly, right? She's excellent with Elijah. You know what's funny? She changed my mind. I absolutely couldn't stand golden retrievers at all, right, Lucy? And you've completely changed my mind. You're a love. And I absolutely adore you. In the beginning, I didn't want anything to do with her. Just because of her breed. I just don't like them. And I don't know why. I'm like triggered and not even from this lifetime. I have no idea. But she has definitely helped me through it. And she's so good with Elijah. That's his buddy. He gives her more hugs than he gives me. Or anyone. She gets the most hugs. Right, Luce? You're a good girl. Alright, now I have to work. No, go lay down. Go entertain yourself. What is this? It's not a toy. She got through the chewing phase mostly. She's almost out of it. In terms of chewing things that are not appropriate. She takes instructions really well. You a good girl? Thank you. Thank you for always watching Elijah. You're really good with him. And I appreciate you. Thank you. And I really like her colors. She's quite beautiful. Right? You know what I'd like to breed her with in terms of a golden retriever? A red-head, long-haired golden. You know, they have darker tints to their hue. Breed her with a big puppy, a fluffy, big fluffy thing, not puppy thing. Breed her with a really big fluffy thing. Our dachshund accidentally bred with a Pomeranian my parents had as well, Holly. And they created 4 puppies. One of them didn't make it, and neither did Holly. The puppies were unfortunately just slightly too big. We never bred the puppies. It was an accident, you know. But the puppies all came out so beautiful. Especially Butters, Mr. Fluffball. And, you know, I agree with sometimes breeding outside of the gene pool as long as you're doing it at an equal or greater value, right? Even if it's a little bit below value, though, honestly. And there's the thing, finding value in everything. But I highly disagree with overbreeding. Even if you're going to take them off the papers in terms of mixing the breed, and now it's no longer, you know, a proper golden. But you also have to think, what does that even mean? This breed was most likely bred with other breeds in the very beginning to create this particular combination. And I think as long as you're doing kindly and selectively and you're not overdoing it, you know, don't make it your main income. If it is, I don't know, I think overbreeding is a bit unfair. But that's my personal opinion, you know. It's an interesting topic. I'm sure I'll lose at least like 5 followers over that one, maybe quite a bit more. But how can you tell me that it's not a good idea and it's not our responsibility to maintain a little bit of everything like Noah's Ark? I mean, if you're a fucking Christian, you should be into maintaining things to a certain degree. It's like getting rid of the colors blue and red and only using purple because you mixed them once. No, you want to maintain all the colors, even the mixed colors. I love all the shades of purple. I love all the shades of blue. I love all the shades of all the colors. They're gorgeous. I think that's why I'm really getting into all this, you know, candle making and stuff. Lucy? What are you doing? Are you finding things curious? I think maybe just dilute this down slightly. Because golden retrievers are overly And I love affection, but it's like borderline almost over the top. And I think breeding the golden with a mix of I don't know. I'd have to think about this. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to post this video, Lucy. I think that was practice. Or maybe I do post it. I don't know. Maybe someone's going to get something out of this. What do you think? I love mental exercises of just going down these rabbit holes and thinking about things differently. Because before my parents got Lucy, I wasn't exactly entirely on board with breeding in terms of, you know, keeping the breed and doing it on purpose and selling the puppies. And now I actually see the value in it quite a bit. My mind has changed on the matter. As long as it's done with kindness and compassion. Lucy is family. She sleeps on a bed, you know, she's got everything. She hangs out on the couch with everyone. She's, you know, you raise your creatures how you see fit. In this house, they're treated like family, you know. Oh, I didn't mention which reader that was. Star Moon Angel 1111 Tarot. She's got 55.5 thousand subscribers. She should have a lot more. And 53 views on this video 2 minutes ago. That was an hour ago now. 33 likes when I clicked on it and 7 comments. I wonder how many she's got when you go check this out. Go look at her video. It's called This Runs Heavy on Their Mind. A man with a plan, or woman, please take this urgent advice first. And the majority of the reading has been about, hey, when somebody wants to come to you and talk to you, they're very scared about how you're going to receive the information. They're scared what you're going to say or do about it. So please show them kindness. Don't jump down their throat. Just sit back and let them explain and be peaceful about it. Put yourself back in the feminine energy if you are a feminine woman or feminine energy. Put yourself back in your energy. And then your counterpart can re-establish their strength within their energy choice, right? So if you're a feminine, get back in your feminine so that your masculine can get back in his masculine, right? If you're a masculine, get back in your masculine so your feminine can get back into her feminine. And allow communication and be peaceful about it. They're going to say some things you're not going to like, but guess what? You're not the same person. And neither are they. And you're not the same to each other. Every moment we are always changing. I know I kind of sometimes, I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a proper fire sign, and I like to throw up myself off the rails when I hear news that's wild. But you also have to take into account, I'm Italian, Irish, Scottish, German, French. It's a little bit of Native American, a little bit of French Jew from the Basque region. I got a lot of stuff going on, and most of it's fire. Wild, passionate, loving energy, right? So if you say something to me and I get a little wild, it's just who I am. I eventually either, apologize for going off the rails, or if, I stand firm in it, I still usually allow opportunities for healing and change. Usually, most of the time. So I'm wondering, since I found this message, is this for me? Someone's going to come and tell me something, and they're hoping that I receive the truth peacefully. Hi. But they want to come forward, and they would like my attention, and to listen to them, like Miss Lucy here. And they don't want me to get upset if I found out they chewed something that I didn't need them chewing. Because isn't that usually the case? It's like, hey, I've done something that could potentially hurt your feelings or has hurt you in some form or fashion. And I don't know how to tell you this without you, ending the world for us, because I don't want our relationship to end in whatever capacity it is. Well, that's scary. Imagine knowing that you got to tell somebody the truth about something, but you also know once you tell them, things are going to change completely, forever. Well, I guess it's also part of the, we need to understand and respect one another in terms of, hey, Lucy's a dog, and she's also a puppy. And she chewed X, Y, or Z. Now, obviously, she's feeling remorse because she's here. Otherwise, she wouldn't have apologized or even brought it to my attention. And she clearly cares about me and doesn't want me to, not like her. So she's here. And she's like, look, whatever it is, I'm sorry. Now, Lucy, I'm sorry. I know you didn't chew anything because you're not doing that anymore. But I'm using you as an example, right? So we all need to maybe pay attention and be more forgiving, because everyone's coming from a different place. And just because you feel one way now doesn't mean you're always going to feel that way. So take a step back before you judge whoever it is and go, okay, how would I want to be treated if I were in their shoes? How would I want me to treat me if I was in their shoes? It's a big, big question, and the answer can be quite loaded. All right, Lucy, should we just keep this going? It's only 18 minutes. Should we start now? Someone want to timestamp this? 18:50, so 19 minutes in. We have a few things to do today. First, we're going to read a book. It's a child's book. And then we'll move on to the next order of business. The Wonderful Things You Will Be by Emily Wingfield Martin. She is a #1 New York Times bestseller. How cool is that? Very fun artwork. Caring, bold, and clever. What will you grow up to be? This book is a celebration of possibilities and the love parents feel for their children, whoever and whatever they may become. Do you want to go downstairs? Is that what's going on? Well, you'll have to wait now. Random House, New York. For Nicole de las Heras, who makes our books wonderful. This was written, it was copywritten back in 2015. Their website is randomhousekids.com. Oh, I see. So I should have put all of the ISBNs within the book, not just this book's ISBN number. Actually, I don't even think I put the ISBN number on the inside. First edition. I'm fascinated because my book, Jesus Loves Your History, will be out in stores on October 26th, 2022, which is just a few days away, Wednesday, Elijah's first birthday. Okay, ready? When I look at you and you look at me, I wonder what wonderful things you will be. Aw. Is the mom talking to the kid, or is the kid talking to the mom? Oh, sorry. Okay. When you were too small to tell me hello, I knew you were someone I wanted to know. For all of your tininess couldn't disguise a heart so enormous and wild and wise. This is the first time there's ever been you, so I wonder what wonderful things you will do. Will you stand up for good by saving the day? Or play a song only you know how to play? Their band is called The Missing Teeth. Oh. Yeah, but I'm an adult. What's my excuse? Will you tell a story that only you know? Will you learn what it means to help things to grow? Will you learn how to fly to find the best view? Or take care of things much smaller than you? Oh look, there's a bunch of puppies. Yeah, they're all different kinds. Houston and I are actually looking at adopting a dog from the kill shelter. Now, we're not in a position to take him just yet because we're not 100, we need the certain things to be finished first before we can take him. But I hope he makes it long enough for us to adopt him. His name is Stetson. If anybody's at the Mesa, I think it's in Mesa, a shelter and needs to adopt a dog, he looks really nice. Now, unfortunately, I think he might be a little skittish against women, but he seems okay with guys, and he seemed okay with Elijah. He wasn't too bothered by him. So, there's another one, his name is Andy. He's going to have a hard time getting adopted. He's been adopted 3 times and returned 3 times. He's a gorgeous dog. He's gorgeous. But he can't be around other dogs or cats or anyone or anything, you know. He's super, super skittish. He would need a very peaceful place to be for at least, I would say, 2 years just to decompress. And then he'd be a really awesome dog. But he requires a lot of attention. There's so many good animals at the shelter. Like really good animals. And, yeah, if it's my calling to save any of them, I will. If it's your calling to save any of them, you should. Is that saying breeded dogs are better than shelter dogs? Or am I saying shelter dogs are better than breeded dogs? No, everyone has their place. However, if we'd stopped with the puppy mills, we probably wouldn't be having all this animal killing shit going on because of overcrowding. Because people want to pick up puppies and then disregard them as adults. It's absolutely ludicrous. Now, I can understand if circumstances change and you're just stuck. But there's some people out there who are just scumbags about it, man. It's not fair. You don't give away your children or give away your spouse or give away your elderly or whatever. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe those are the kind of people that do that. Anyway, or take care of things much smaller than you. I know you'll be kind and clever and bold, and the bigger your heart, the more it will hold. When nights are black and when days are gray, you'll be brave and be bright, so no shadows can stay. And then you will discover all there is to see and become anyone you'd like to be. And then I'll look at you and you'll look at me. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah. And then I'll look at you and you'll look at me and I'll love you, whoever you've grown up to be. And we have the mom with the son and the daddy with the daughter. And they're both looking up and down at each other. And it's like you almost wonder, is it the kid saying it almost to the mom or the dad? I mean, I know a few things, it's like tiniest or whatever, which is clearly a little kid, but you wonder to yourself if your kids look at you and go, I wonder what you're going to be like when I'm older. I wonder if you change or if you just stay this way. I wonder, Emily Wingfield Martin spent a lot of time as a child wondering what she wanted to be when she grew up. She turned out to be lots of things: a painter, stitcher, cat tamer, an author and illustrator of books like Dream, Animals, and Daydreamers. Her art shop, The Black Apple, has been featured in national publications and on television. Emily lives among the giant fir trees of Portland, Oregon, where she wonders what other things she will be. Visit her online at emilywingfieldmartin.com. That's a lovely book. I'd like all of those. The wonderful things you will be. Okay, I'm going to go let Lucy out. She's clearly wanting to escape to run around. And I'll be back with a reading. Actually, I think the next video we're doing is Pathworking the Tarot with Lisa Robertson, spiritual guidance and practical advice from the cards. Okay, I'll be back.